Welcome back, everyone, to Third Street Reactions. I'm Zach.
I'm Shane.
And we are back with a pumpkin.
Guys, it's Halloween, last Halloween, kind of for my birthday, and obviously for Halloween. You see, I just snuck in the fact that it was my birthday there.
Yeah, you did.
We got a pumpkin, we carved our logo into it, and I thought it was a great tradition. The plan was to have our buddy Matt and Tom here, and possibly even Jamie, but it's just me and you. I guess maybe that'll be the tradition. We always plan for more, and we stuck with me and you.
Well, now it's your turn this year.
Well, I figured we shouldn't break the... I mean, I'll get everything out of it.
No, you slipped that shit on me.
There's no... I'll ruin it.
I'm doing a parade tradition.
I could do one side. I'll ruin it. I'll fucking ruin it, dude.
How do you know you fucking ruin it? That'll be all the more comical for the viewers.
Maybe. Okay, well, let's try to get everything out of here. We're going to carve this thing. So do you have any memories from Halloween specifically? So we just...
No. I don't know.
You
Most
have
memories now are just like the kids. I want 1 year as a penguin from the Batman Returns movie.
I might have remembered that. I need my serrated knife or anything? It's just really big. Look at those fucking sausages. That's disgusting. God, I can't stand that shit.
Yeah, it doesn't smell real good either. I'm gonna put this shit in.
You know, I always had a birthday party on Halloween, like this weekend, and then Megan and Amanda, who I love very much, I still keep in touch with her a little bit on Instagram. She would always have a fucking party, and then of course back then the love of my life always went to her house. So I'd write songs about killing myself, how terrible my life was. I was such an idiot, dude.
I think all young men are typically.
Yeah, I feel like I was a bigger idiot than most.
Well, you definitely had a thing.
Me and Gus.
I wonder if it's was your entertainment rotting your brain?
With what?
Like romance and shit.
Well, yeah, I think
your games, your video games with their romantic stories, like Final Fantasy.
No, that's what it was, though. I think that's why I was so into those games, and I love them, and they are acclaimed games.
Get a spoon.
Except the 13.
Okay. Just keep telling the audience, man.
I used to be a pretty good songwriter and a decent poet, and I would write about my anguish, and yeah, it's embarrassing because I still have a lot of these journals here at my parents' house. And then when I was at the high school, I was at a different school, and I was handsome and athletic, and then I feel like I went harder as a teenager to make up for what I thought was like an impoverished love life as an elementary school kid, you know what I mean? So I think I had this chip on my shoulder because I was like, this girl never loved me, so I'm going to fucking get with all these other girls. But then it never filled the hole in my heart, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean. I've always had a lot of crushes on women.
You lost your virginity before me. You got with some women back in the day.
I guess I never really...
I don't want to not do anything, so
Yeah, you better do it. Yeah, you can do the heavy lifting there. But I guess I always felt like I never really... None of them really, like that was the one.
Yeah.
You had ones that were pivotal moments in your life, I guess. I mean, that's what the one really is. Pivotal moments.
Yeah, you're probably right. I always feel like the ones are always a line. They create a before and an after. And then I had a few of those.
I look at it like, this is my decision.
Yeah.
And I made a decision, and then after that, there are these consequences.
Yeah, good consequences and bad consequences. I mean, I got with, the one I was crazy about in high school, dude. I feel like that was like a legitimate love. It was like that first love. We didn't fuck around with each other. I mean, there's so many times where I feel like it could have happened now. And when I've talked to her years later, she was like, yeah, I had a crush on you. I knew you had one on me, but, she either liked someone or I didn't make a move. And I think I didn't make a move because of the abundance of moves I made on the other girl. I'm like, well, I'm not going to make that mistake again and fucking think
Then you didn't make the mistake.
Not on that.
I guess you didn't really do. You didn't really make the
I didn't make it on that girl from high school. On that one.
My point is, you made a different mistake.
Yeah, I made a mistake of...
Not doing anything.
Yeah, I overcorrected.
Inaction.
But me, I was always... we used to go to Wal-Mart.
I know.
And just try to find girls. I would just walk around. You helped.
I helped you.
You definitely helped.
Yeah,
I'd be talking to these girls. You come up too. You sit there, your hands in your pocket.
Exactly. I didn't do anything, but I was there.
Oh, you're tall, good-looking guy. You played sports, right? You know what I mean? Like,
I guess. The one time we were with another friend, and they called him fat. And I remember that pissing me off.
Oh yeah, yeah,
that?
yeah. These chicks at the mall, they're like, "Who's this fatty?" And we're like, "Fuck you, bitch!"
We weren't very happy.
And we call this guy fat all the time.
We do, but
it's us.
Us.
Yeah,
it's our job, and we take offense when other people.
And we take it seriously. Yeah. So, do you remember the 21-year-old girl, the 21-year-old we met at Wal-Mart? Her and her friend. We took her back to the camper. She ended up living with us at the 3rd Street house. Blonde hair, absolutely huge. Okay, yeah.
I didn't realize. Now I think 21. I'm thinking, like, there's so far beyond it now.
I was 17.
I mean, it's hard for me to imagine myself being that age again.
I was 17. Dude, looks-wise, she was like, I thought she was so out of my league, and she was older. Mm-hmm. The way I felt about her wasn't the way I felt about the girl I thought I was like in love with in high school. Mm-hmm. This was like, this is a hot girl. I really like her, and she's fucking huge boobs and she's older, more experienced. I mean, it's great. But like, I never solidified. I never made that move, dude.
Yeah, I know.
And it's just weird because, like, you know, I jumped in the shower with her, but she had a boyfriend. But she was giving me all of these signals, like, dude, I don't care about that guy. Just stick it in. And I never did. You know what I mean? It was like, what?
Are you taking him out to play basketball?
I am. We're going to play basketball after this. Yes.
It's almost 8:30.
I know we're in a hurry. Zach, I know we're in a hurry.
What time the basketball?
It's a 24-hour gym, mother. Okay, Lord. When we built the 3rd Street house, I remember when I read The Great Gatsby, mm-hmm. and I was so intrigued by the fact that he was in love with this girl.
He seems like he's right up your alley.
He was in love with this girl. He got this house. He started having these parties. He did everything he could to get her to come over, and I did that, and she never came.
The one from high school?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because she graduated already.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, she was in town. I thought, like, oh, dude, we have older people come over and hang out. People graduated. Why wouldn't she? And it never happened. So I remember...
Yeah, I mean, not that it matters when it's someone that's important to you, but you managed to get about a lot of other good-looking women over there.
Well, no, I guess, yeah, but they... And maybe she wouldn't have, but I thought... They didn't fulfill me, and I thought she would. I thought...
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And obviously... I would think that if I didn't get what you know what I mean? But, I mean, you knew how I was. I wasn't like, I didn't get what I wanted and move on. I really thought.
Yeah, you were invested.
I was really invested, yeah.
You invested yourself?
Broke my little heart, man. I hated it.
A little mashed potato heart.
It did.
After that.
Yeah.
Not a baked potato.
Well, then senior year, I was even crazier until I met my wife. And she calmed me down. Ugh. Shit fire, man. I know you guys. It's disgusting. I remember seeing someone do this one time. I about vomited when I was a little kid. I thought it was like guts, and I thought it smelled terrible.
It doesn't smell the best. It smelled worse.
Yeah, it didn't smell that bad now.
I remember the time that you guys went to fucking Bible camp for a week. I got the fuck out of there.
Yeah, I remember that. I do remember that. Yeah, we basically weren't talking much for like the last 3 months of my high school. I mean, you know what I mean? A few times because you'd come over.
Yeah.
Because like when you came over, that kicked the door open when electricity. You weren't even lived there at the time.
Yeah, I guess I don't remember that very much.
Yeah, the electricity went out, and Tom was shining a flashlight. He was pointing at you. He was pointing at the door. You know that door? I was scary as fuck going down there. Remember that?
The basement.
Yeah, it was bad. It was so scary. And he had a cowboy boots on, a cowboy hat. You just kicked the door open. Tom says it was so vivid. He remembers it so much. It was like the greatest thing. Whew. Oh my god! I probably gotta get all that shit all night. Dude, I remember though when you had a girlfriend and we were living in the camper, and I think her parents were out of town or something, and then she stayed for the weekend. And you got to find somewhere else to go. But I also remember when, if I needed something, you would drive me around with a girl, and we'd be in the back seat.
Oh, yeah. I remember that, too.
Do you remember we went to the river that one time? We were in the back seat? No.
Barely.
And you were in the front. I think you pretended to be asleep. I remember, like, I couldn't do anything. And I was like, he's right there. I can hear him. Like, he's breathing. He's sleeping. But he ain't fucking sleeping, woman. And you're just sitting like this, like against a window.
He ain't fucking sleeping.
This motherfucker just go to sleep like that, you know? Who does that? I know myself, I'd be like, oh shit. You know? Dude, Halloween, like, to me was never like this crazy time to get drunk as shit. My sophomore year, my senior year, we went to Athens, Ohio. They drove down there because they had these huge block parties with college kids.
Yeah.
And it's fucking crazy. There's cops patrolling on horses, like around the blocks. It is nuts. You know, I didn't drink when I was younger at all.
Yeah.
I also remember when you had like a bunch of Jack Daniels, and I was on the chair in the living room, the green one, and you're on the couch, and you close your eyes, like, Shane, the room's spinning. I'm going to throw up tonight. I know it. Wait, why don't you just make yourself now? You're like, no, it just needs to come. I'll never get that. I'll be 35 in like 5 days, I guess.
Yeah, we're 36 this year.
So, I mean, it's almost 18 years ago.
Don't forget your mom's spoon. You might notice it's gone.
She counts as fucking things. Dude, she was grilling us. My dad was grilling me, interviewed me for 5 minutes, and my son about the toothpaste that was stolen. And I'm like, Mom, could you steal the fucking toothpaste? He said, why would I steal it? And I looked. It was in Graceland's little gold backpack. She put it on her back and walked right out of the house, smiling, kissing Grandpa. Kissy! She's a thief. She just stole that thing, dude.
Oh, shit.
So I figured you want to use this, right?
I guess.
Okay. All there was last year, you thought it was small,
Yeah.
and but maybe you had to make it that small.
Well, I looked good on the porch. I remember that.
It looked fucking great on that goddamn porch. Remember your grandpa would whittle?
Oh, yeah. I whittled every now and then. I actually whittled a little knife for my oldest daughter.
Yeah. There you go. There it is, folks.
Kind of wonky.
Oh, well, it looks good to me.
I said it's going to be wonky.
Why? Because it's like the slight curve of it?
Yeah, because it's fucking not.
I was so impressed last time. One thing I remember is, like, I think there was like a... Oh, you had a little more of a space that time, didn't you? I think your favorite movie you've seen so far this year.
I really like the outfit.
Wait, better... Need to see that. I thought about trying... I don't know, did I text you? I was thinking about trying to watch The Witch.
You should.
Well, I thought about maybe we should do it for fucking...
That guy that looks and sounds just like a lot like Matt. He was like an older version of Matt if Matt never got jacked.
Hell yeah.
And he sounds like him. He's in Game of Thrones too. I can't remember who he plays in Game of Thrones. Little deep voice.
Yeah.
Oh, you know.
I think it was more of like an acknowledgement, yeah. We ever done anything greater than this?
Probably. Stealing. Well. Relocating certain items from people's. That's what I want to say.
Well, I just acquired some fruit from this place. If that's what you're thinking. There's one of the places.
Could be better.
So,
Hey, Pumpkin's still smoking.
is what?
Still smoking, see it?
Oh, I do. Huh. You...
I'm blue smoking. I was hoping more would come out, but you can't really see it on the screen.
Okay, so which candle you think suits us best? That's what I was thinking. Yeah, that's pretty fucking good.
Yeah, so.
Dude, I think this fucking cool. That's our logo, guys. That's our annual Halloween pumpkin carving video. Zakk Brooker, the artist, the carver, the mechanic, the drinker of men. Well, not men. That's from the strain. The drinker of beers. Happy Halloween, guys. Appreciate y'all. Thank you for everyone who supports us. And we'll see you Thanksgiving. Well, actually, no, we'll see you every day because we post videos. See ya! The end card. Alright, this is the end card. And my glasses make me look freaky. I take those things off. Dude, it's pretty fucking cool. I like it so much bigger. That's what's so cool about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, dude, I appreciate you staying longer. So, appreciate you guys watching this end card.